What is going on, world? Steve Dab 317 back with yet another reaction video, and I am still on the move. Today's video review or reaction is going to be to Fight Your Fears, which again is the third video from the bottom of his playlist. I won't keep announcing that, but basically that's the order I'll be going in. So if you ever have any questions how I'm deciding which one I review, if or when he, I'm say if, when he releases new videos, I'll probably stop wherever I am, go ahead and do a reaction to that new video, and then I'll double back to where I am on the playlist. Because like I said, I really want to go through a lot of the different videos and just kind of learn who he is as a person as much as I can. I get a lot of great information from the comments. You guys know a ton. I don't know if it's from following on like Instagram or from just watching the videos, or I don't know if maybe he has a, I don't know. But anyways, you guys, you know a ton of information. It's been very helpful, so I definitely appreciate you for being here. Without any further ado, let's jump right into this video. Fight Your Fears. I hit the wrong button. All right, here we go. All right.
Remember when you told me that you wouldn't first night, and I said that I respected, but it felt so right. We did it. It was different from like very at a time that we ever met somebody underneath the city light.
All right. Man, one night stand thing. I'm sure this is something quite a few people can relate to. Keep the next part of that comment to myself, but yeah.
You agree, it's been you and me since then. It's been harder than we thought it would be being just friends. You would come to my apartment and lay your ass on the carpet and talk about how you got started taking classes in college and I been listening for as long as I could. Couple minutes to remind us why I make shit I'm good. I'm underneath the palm trees thinking about you, getting caught up in the rain back home in Vancouver. I've been out here, you've been at home. Wonder if you even think about me at all. I wanna do it properly and purchase some property before we start again happily and then end it all awfully. I never met another model so in love with breaking mirrors. It was a troubled adolescent years.
So give me a few more seconds.
Used to ask her if she wanted to hear the truth. Said, you know I love you, but I cannot fight your fears for you. I can't fight your fears for you.
Well, I was on par with what he was talking about, the whole one night stand thing, until he went to the love you part, and that's yeah. I guess it is what it is. Teach his own.
I can fight your fears for you.
I can fight your fears for you. I can fight your fears for you. I can fight your fears for you.
I can't fight your fears for you, even though I would kill for you. But I keep it real with you, tell you when you are winning. I can't fight your battles, there's some places you must travel on your own. But I love you when you come home. We're getting through everything and we still gon' do it. I done did everything, but I'm still gon' do it. I've been shot through the heart, but I know she's still gon' shoot it. And my heart ain't broken no more, but I'm still gon' glue it.
So I'm guessing what they do, break into some crib, some mansion or something, just to, I don't know, just to enjoy themselves. But anyways, what I will say, what's dope about this is just they're just having fun. I think sometimes we need to remember to do that, especially when we get in relationships. It's easy to become complacent and get used to the same activities, but make certain we take time to do stuff we did back when we were dating. And this is for me as well. I'm just speaking in general, but that just keeps things, spontaneous and fun and exciting. And so, yeah. And that's kind of what it looks like they're depicting in this video. Just a lot of silly, crazy stuff. No rhyme or reason to it. Just enjoying life, right? We got to do more of that. Take the time to stop and enjoy life.
We're back together, till we're back together, till we're not together, then we back together in this motherfucker, making love in the...
Might have been a bit of alcohol influence on this, because that seems to be the theme in the last, or these earlier videos. So.
Reservations without any reservations about the shit that we were doing separated, that's the realness. Fuck how I feel shit, I love you way too goddamn much to let it out, kill this, swear to God. You would come around and hang out in the kitchen while I tried to make some fancy shit for dinner on a budget. I just sorry you take bucket, we never worried about money. We were drinking the cheapest wine on the planet, we loved it. Maybe we just loved each other as much as we said. said it was always me and you, and the world we up against. I never met another girl I really make a change for. We make love on the same floor. We were bleeding on for the last week.
They living a little bit reckless in the video.
When she wanted help and I said I can't fight your feet.
So I'm assuming these are the homeowners. This is about to get good. Yeah.
Fears for you. I can fight your fears for you. I can fight your fears for you.
I can fight your fears for you. I can fight your fears for you. I can fight your fears for you.
I can't fight your fears for you, even though I would kill for you. But I keep it real with you, tell you when you are winning. I can't fight your battles, there's some places you must travel on your own. But I love you when you come home again.
All right, this is starting to thicken up a little bit. I mean, he's kicking it with this chick, cool chick, hot chick, or whatever, who's clearly a bit of a klepto as well. I mean, she just stole some money at the register. I guess she could have paid for the alcohol, but she rather clip it for whatever reason. I think with some people who steal, I think it's more of an adrenaline rush. You know, that's why sometimes you find like rich kids, you hear about them getting picked up, and it's like they got access to the money. I think sometimes it's just that thrill or that adrenaline rush that they're after more so than actually wanting to steal something. So, but man, he's like, nah, I'm good on the alcohol. Let's see how this ends. Bro, like I'm assuming she per the video, the person in the video, the character in the video seems like she would do this every single day of her life and just live it up. I'm all about having fun, but boy, you got to put some type of restraints on that at some point. Oh, bro.
I can't fight your fears for you, even though I would kill for you. But I keep it real with you, tell you when you are winning. I can't fight your battles, there's some places you must travel on your own. But I love you when you come home.
So I'm gonna pause that right there. So that like I'm gonna have to look in the comments on this video, but like I haven't heard anyone necessarily talking about this one, but like the ending of that video really tied a lot of things together. You know how manipulation is crazy. You know, some people don't have that awareness to get to a point like, nah, this is getting too far for me. You know, people get to the point where sometimes they're having fun and enjoying themselves, and next thing you know, they're transitioning. You know, from one step to the next. But I guess they're transitioning down. You know, down a deep and dark path that, like he's got this chick, hot chick. You know, he's digging her, but she's like, cool, let's get drunk. Next thing you know, powder comes out, and they powder their nose, and she's stealing, and now the police department. But it's like at that point when the police already, like, you already hot now. You know what I mean? Like, things had already went too far, so it can definitely be a slippery slope. I think there's a lot of, even with this video, I say it's one of his older videos, but I think there's a lot to unpack in that video. Like we got to go out, we got to have fun, we got to be aware, but we got to be careful and mindful as well. We got to keep a clear and conscious mind. I don't, personal preference, I don't drink or smoke. I also don't knock people who do. My thing is, I'm here to live my life and watch over my household, my family. The way other people live their life, unless they ask me for their opinion, I try not to. Unless they ask me for my opinion, I try not to just openly give it to them. I try to be respectful of people's space. Obviously, if I see, I don't know, it's just a thin line. You got to be careful, especially offering advice that isn't asked for. But at the same time, you can't just stand by and let people. Well, you shouldn't just stand by and let really, really close friends or family members, kind of waste their life away. But what I will say along those notes, I found with my experiences. Sometimes I get it right, sometimes I get it wrong, but the best thing that I found to do for people who are maybe dealing with drug or alcohol abuse or anything like that is to stop and take a moment to listen and just have a conversation. Because like sometimes if you let a person talk long enough, they'll keep talking through what's really bothering them. And sometimes, I may just when there's a break in what they're saying, I may just ask why. Like, okay, you did, that's cool. Well, why did you such and such? And then you start hearing backstories, and just that simple question. Okay, well, why? And you just gracefully and casually, but you give it enough time. Oftentimes, they'll let you know, hey, this is the root problem. And then my thing is like, if that root problem can be addressed or identified or even validated, sometimes, right? Sometimes validation is key. Then the other things start kind of falling into place and fixing themselves in a sense. So, and again, I am not a professional. I'm not like a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a shrink. I'm not any of those terms. But like, I do know that it can mean a lot to people sometimes when you just take the time to listen. So, if I can leave this video with I guess, piece of advice for any who want it. If you don't, ignore it. But hey, find somebody. Sometimes just take the time and listen. Don't always have a rebuttal for everything. I know guys, we tend to have that bad. We have this, well, I can fix that. I know how to fix it. All you got to, we tend to really have that bad. Obviously, not all of us, but many of us. And sometimes I've just learned over the years, I just need to shut up and listen. You know, let somebody, nod a couple of head nods or something, or a hand touch to let them know I'm here. But sometimes I just need to shut up and listen. As you can see from my videos, I enjoy talking. I love talking. I talk a lot. But that's the end of the talking for this one. Steve Dab 317. Appreciate you being here. Signing out.